Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about the mid-season balance changes. So they're adding some balance changes mid-season, and they don't usually do this, but when there's like really broken cards, they tend to do this a lot. And it's a long season, so it makes sense. 8 cards are going to be balanced on August 26th, so it's like, so these are already live. And yeah, so we got some nerfs and we also got some buffs, which is interesting because they usually don't do emergency buffs like mid-season. So the Hero Berserker is obviously getting a nerf. Her ability duration is going down by 13%, so that's only half a second. Yeah. She's the best card in the game, so this might not be enough. 0.5 seconds, like, it might not be enough. Don't know. I mean, it's gonna make a little difference for sure. But, like, I don't know, I think they could do a whole second and it'd be fine. The Evo E-Barbs are obviously getting nerfed. The ability damage is getting decreased by 25%. So this, I think this is the spears that they throw are not going to do that much damage, which is good because they did a lot of damage. And the effect duration is getting decreased by 29%. So this is the rage. So they're not going to be raged up, and your troops aren't going to be raged up for as long. Looks like a pretty sizable nerf. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna kill the card, but we're just gonna have to see. Honestly, I have no idea. I might have to take the E-Barbs out my deck if this ends up being too big of a nerf. But I actually can't really say, to be honest. I'll just have to see. But I might use the Hero Valkyrie instead. We'll see. The Goblin Sound's getting a nerf. The monster HP is getting decreased by 6%, which is fine. But I think the Doctor still does too much damage. They buffed his HP by 51%, They buffed his damage by 51%, I want to say. And I think that was too much. But this is good too, I guess. The Electro Spirit is getting nerfed. This one's interesting. The chain range is getting decreased by 25%. So if it's going from 4 tiles to 3 tiles, which means it can't chain to a troop that's 4 tiles away anymore. They have to be within a 3 tile range. This is a really big nerf to the Electro Spirit. And it makes sense because it's been like the best spirit in the game. It's in so many decks. And if you don't know this, okay, when the spirits got nerfed, it was actually a buff to the Electro Spirit and a nerf to the other spirits, because now Electro Spirit, since it can't reach the tower, you can't really activate. Well, you can, but you can't. It's harder to activate King with it. So, now for the buffs, which is like kind of controversial. I don't know why they're doing emergency buffs, but the Archer Queen damage is getting decreased by 3%. This is to compensate for the champions nerf, where they removed the second ability or the ability cooldown. When they did that, this was a huge nerf to the Archer Queen. She took a really heavy hit from when they removed the cooldown, because Archer Queen, the reason she's so strong is because of that second ability, being able to use it on defense and offense. just really clutch. The little princess getting buffed because no matter how many times they buff this card, it's still shit. They're increasing the charge damage by 25%. This is a little scary. So he's gonna charge faster, which means he's just going to do more damage overall. Kind of like Inferno Dragon, I guess. Electro Giant's getting a buff. This one I fucking like. This one pisses me off. You're rolling out a mid-season balance change to emergency buff the Electro Giant. Like, it's so unnecessary. He did not need a buff. I see E-Giant all the time on ladder. I think he's in a fucking healthy spot. If anything, I think it needs a nerf. Like, what are we doing? But the damage is gonna increase by 13% for whatever fucking reason. Like, I don't think they know what the word emergency means. Emergency balance change is when you have to do it because it's fucking broken. Or I guess you have to do it if it's fucking dog shit. And this is neither dog shit or overly broken, so I don't know why they're touching it. And they're buffing Void for some reason. This is also kind of weird because I feel like Void is in a healthy spot. You know, you could use it in Lava, you could use it in E-Golem. So they're increasing the hit speed by 20%, so it's going to be harder to block. And yeah, it's going to be harder to block. I don't know why they're buffing it. Void is such a weird card. Like, I honestly couldn't tell after the rework if it was broken or if it was still shit. It's just such a weird spell. That's it for the emergency balance changes. They're obviously live in the game right now, so you guys can't really give your feedback because it's already official. About the comments, I suppose Void E-Giant buff is hilarious. Missing Hero Valkyrie Giant and Tomb Queen nerfs. See, I agree with this comment. They are missing a few emergency nerfs, such as the Hero Valkyrie, I think is also super strong. Rune Giant's really strong, I agree, and the Tombstone Hero is ridiculous as well. They could emergency nerf Hog Rider too, I don't know. Obviously that's never gonna happen. And Archer King got buffed. I think it's just to compensate for that huge Champions nerf. Those two cards, I would say Golden and Archer Queen took a pretty big hit. And yeah. Missing Hog, Tombstone, you buffed LP 50 times. Uh-oh, people are calling for an Evo Ram nerf. These are just mid-season balance changes. I think they're going to address a lot of these in the actual work in progress balance changes where they can ask for our feedback. These are just emergencies. People hate bridge spam right now. Look at all this. Giant Skeleton, Hero Wizard, Cannon Card, Mother Witch. Uh-oh. Oh shit, Archer Queen can now one-shot minions. That's a really, really, really big interaction change, because it only got 3% damage buff, but now she can one-shot a minion. That's really interesting. Hero Wizard, Zappies, Evil Battle Ram, Bro, everyone wants to nerf my whole deck. Oh, I have a feeling all 8 cards in my deck are gonna get nerfed. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. These are the emergency balance changes. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you guys. I'll post some, season end gameplay, maybe some ASMR. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the work in progress balance changes. Bye.